Hello, I'm Dizy. I'm a graffiti artist and I basically live between Delhi and Berlin since past 7 years. So basically I got introduced to graffiti through hip hop. One of my friend introduced me to hip hop scene and everything during my school time in Delhi, and then I got so fascinated by this culture, hip hop culture, and then I started learning breakdance, and then used to go to the jams and events back in the days in Delhi, and then also other parts of India. And then later on we found out graffiti through like the other international artists who have visited India, and then they have painted somewhere on the street here and there, also in the music video, hip-hop music video. So that's how we got to know about graffiti. So graffiti is about writing letters, and which is called style writing, which is the original form of graffiti, which originated in New York. And the tools I use are basically spray paints, specialized spray paints for graffiti, wall paints, paint markers, graphic markers. These are the tools I use to create. And graffiti is mainly spreading your names, not always pointing the issues. It's a creative art form of style writing which you do for your inner self pleasure, and you get direct feedback from the people where you painted, which is mostly positive because you bring some life in the place with colors and design, and also on social media where you can showcase the work to your fellow other graffiti artists around the world directly. Also in graffiti world, it's the instant cooperation with other artists are pretty common, and the exchange with artistic mind and personality is always the positive aspect of it. So I had to face a lot of challenges and struggle. I had to do a lot of struggles because being a girl and doing graffiti, that when I started was not easy because the safety was the most important thing for me, and I was not that safe enough to be able to just go out and do what I want to do. So I always need to depend on someone, or need to have some guardian or someone from my family or my parent to join me, or a friend, that I can be not alone and I can be able to do what I want to do, and also be safe at the same time. So freedom is the I still feel, it got a little bit better, but I feel like you're being equally free as other fellow male artists is still a thing. So basically when I discovered graffiti, the whole process of it, the tools you use, the vibe of it, everything was so interesting to me, so fascinating, that I got hooked to it, and it was fitting to me perfectly because it needs certain kind of fire to do this, and especially it's a lot of challenging too, especially in my case, and I love to take challenges, and that's the thing, that's my personality since I was kid. Like I want to take challenge, I want to do something out of the box, I don't want to mix in the crowd, and I have this fire inside me, and lots of stamina and physical power, which I think was fitting. So basically I would not change anything I have created in the past, because that's the process, that's the journey of where I am today, because that lead me to where I am now here. So I would not change anything, and that's the process, that you start from somewhere. And of course when I look back, I don't like several things I did, and but that's how it's all started, you know. That's how you do. I mean, I don't know any other way how to be better, so you just do it and learn it and getting better. You have to be motivated by yourself. because as I said, the graffiti is not just easy form of art, it needs certain kind of fire, and you have to have this real passion for it. You just have to do it for yourself, basically. So I have this fire and love and passion for graffiti in me. So that's the thing that keeps me motivated every day, that I have to create every day something to develop my skills, to reach somewhere where I want to see myself. I want to able to do, skill-wise, a lot of things, and I want to travel the world. I want to paint with many other good artists around the world. So that's the thing that keeps me motivated and keep me going. I look up to almost everything for inspiration every day. My eyes and ears are always attentive. As being a creative person, the fire inside me is always looking something new in anything, like color combination, to shapes, to different forms, themes that I want to incorporate, or particular issue in the world, so it's always being attentive and looking for inspiration from anything to anywhere, so it doesn't matter. So when I started graffiti, there was no other girl doing this classic graffiti, as I said, so I had no one to look up to. I had no one to learn from, so basically I had to start from everything from scratch through darkness. And I had internet, which was the great help, because I could connect to the rest of the world. I could search about graffiti. I could able to find other international artists and other female artists, and who inspires me at that time. And now we are in same team, in same crew, and we paint together, we travel together, so it's great. Basically, I create every day. It's the process of every day, because you need to work on your skills. It's the self-taught thing. You don't go somewhere to learn. You learn it by yourself. You have to keep practicing, keep working on it every day. So if you're not working outside on some production, on some projects, if you're at home, then you just create sketches on paper with markers, or just simply with pen, or digital sketches. You just keep practicing or working on it to develop your skills. So the biggest highlight of my career till now, or accomplishment, I would say, when I got honored by our president in 2018. That was the biggest thing, because I could never expect, like, I can get honored by president for doing graffiti. I mean, that was something no one imagined, I was honored as a first lady for doing graffiti in India, which is a cool thing, I think, of my life. Even in the graffiti scene, it's so cool that someone get recognized by a president for doing graffiti. Then I would say girl power for more positive, balanced world. We need this. Just be true to yourself and keep hustle. I mean, that's the thing, that you have to keep hustling. You have to keep working on it. You just have to keep going. Basically, don't give up. Because it will pay off. And then don't do calculation with your passion. Like, if I do this, will I make money? How much? This and that. It's just that if something you really love, then you do it for yourself. It's not something you do it for others. So just keep on doing, keep on hustling, and be true to yourself. So thank you for having me here. Bye.